Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Mr. Beatlespro is back with another video. It's going to be a fairly short one. It's just some new stuff that I've gotten and a Christmas present that did not come in time when I did my last This Just In video. Hope everybody's doing well. Here we are, it's already February. The Fest for Beatle Fans New Jersey is coming up the end of March. What is it, the 27th, 8th, and 9th? Knock on wood, I'm still going to make it. We'll see what happens, but as you can tell behind me, there is a new disco case. I was going to bring it down, but I'm going to wait. I've gotten a lot of requests to try and do some videos on Beatle counterfeit stuff. So that being said, I'm trying to get some stuff together because I'd like to get, pictures of the fake stuff if I have the stuff, or if I, even if I don't, I want to get good pictures of legit and fake so you can see them, since I figured out how to edit. So bear with me. I'm gonna try and get into a series like that. And listen, by all means, I am not an expert. Okay, it's just a lot of reading and books that I have, and that's what I base everything on. So that, and 40 some odd years of buying Beatles stuff. So that being said, I'm gonna move on with this video. And the first thing I want to show you is I noticed a lot of people buying these, and I have the Sgt. Pepper turntable up in my media room, and the platter on it's clear, but you have the black felt on there, and I didn't like it because you couldn't see the drum logo underneath it. So my wife picked me up a Sgt. Pepper turntable mat, which I left upstairs, but also picked up this one. I like this Apple logo. I don't know if I'll use this one, but I have the Sgt. Pepper one. It's identical to the picture on the bottom of the turntable, so it works out really well. I'm kind of all over the place here. I also have picked up number 5. I think I'm down to 4 or 3 albums that are on my personal list that I need to replace or don't have. Well, actually, I have them. I just need to replace them. But this knocked it down one more. It is the original Hard Day's Night stereo copy, as you can see here. This one is not the misprinted one that says released through Alan Owen. But this thing is in killer shape. I can't complain. It did not come with the United Artists sleeve, but I figure somewhere down the road, who knows? You gotta love old heavyweight vinyl. But this record is super clean. I am really happy with it. Plus, it gets me one record closer to being where I want to be. I was never one to buy a lot of bootlegs or a lot of imports. I picked up a few here and there, but after a couple of disasters I've had through the years, here I am all these years later still trying to replace stuff. And I don't have the luxury of having a record store close by. And even if you do, let's face it, record stores nowadays, at least around here, I can't speak for where you're at, they put $50 on stuff like this, which personally I think is crazy, but that's just me. Next thing I picked up, couldn't pass it up. It was a deal. I didn't have any of these. The little Pop Movies 8mm Beatles movie. They sold these in the 60s. This one's from England. There's 3 different ones. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it. Does it mean I'm going to try and get the other two? Who knows? But, yeah. The box is a little dingy, but I didn't mind. You know, considering, you know, what people are trying to charge for this stuff. And the thing is, I actually have an 8mm projector that works, but there's the film. I actually have an 8mm projector that works. So maybe one of these days I'll throw it on. It's a silent movie. It's like a newsreel, you know, so, but I thought that was pretty cool. And then the last thing I'm going to show in this video is going to be an unboxing. My daughter picked this up for me for Christmas. One of my previous videos, I showed the Beatles 45 Singles Collection box. And out of all the singles collection that came out, because in November, I think it was, they released the box set, which I did a video on that too. But the other thing I saw that I really liked, because I do have a lot of them, is this. It's a Singles Collection cookie jar. Looks like a record player. I haven't had a chance to take it out or anything yet. It's just been sitting here. So I figured I'll do it here. You know? Because if I can find room for it, it's going in my glass case. Here's the top. It's the actual turntable. That's the top of the cookie jar. Gotta find some place to throw this stuff. And let's see if I can get this out of the box. Sorry, but the table I have isn't that big. It's just a pub table in the middle of my room. Well, this thing's not as big as I thought it was. This is going to fit nicely in my glass case. But yeah, it's just a red. But there's the front of it. And it has the same design as all the other single stuff. I liked it because it was different. And then the turntable fits right on there. So, yeah. This might actually fit on a shelf in the one of my glass cases. But yep, that's the Singles cookie jar that my daughter was so kind to buy me for Christmas. But with that being said, I'm going to end this video. That half of my room is kind of tore up right at the moment. I'm trying to get a jump on spring cleaning and rearranging and stuff like that. Trying to get a couple other things out that I haven't had out in a long time. I also bought a giant roll of really clear plastic, which when I showed my promotional poster for Ringo, for the Ringo album, I showed it. And the stuff is fantastic. You know, I mean, everybody does different things to protect their stuff. And all of my, well, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of my promotional posters were all put on plastic you bought at the hardware store. And as time went on, the plastic starts yellowing and stuff. So when I came across this stuff from a dealer, I got tipped off by a dealer at Beatle Fest that uses it in his museum. I had to buy a roll. So I bought a double roll, and for the last couple of weeks I've been redoing my posters and getting everything ready so I can get into that stuff, you know, in these videos. So that being said, I appreciate everybody watching. If you're new, welcome. If you stumbled upon the channel, hit the subscribe button. That being said, everybody have a nice day. Until next time.